making no apologies. That's it, umhlaba mawuhlulwe, so that our people can have access to the land.
Life is difficult, but you must soldier on. Don't give up. If you are a coward, you don't belong here.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Sumo Politics. So yesterday I actually wanted to cover some interesting news that Cyril Ramaphosa is resigning. Hey, and then before I could actually cover that, then there were breaking news from Mkondo Wesizwe and everything just went left from there. So today I'm here to cover that. Cyril Ramaphosa is leaving. I don't know if you guys remember, we once heard before that actually Cyril Ramaphosa had resigned and then he was told to stay a little bit longer. So I want us to get right into this written piece that is saying Ramaphosa is leaving, and this piece is written by Dr. Bejani Chauke. I don't know if you are familiar with Bejani Chauke. So yeah, let me just check something with Bejani Chauke. I just want to be sure, because I don't know he's part of Ramaphosa's security or what. It says here, it says that it was perceived as Ramaphosa's, so he was perceived as Ramaphosa's right-hand man, the fixer. He has also been described as a wily politician and sharp and strategic mind. So Bejani Chauke, who's normally described as Ramaphosa's right-hand man, wrote this piece, and I want to read it for you guys because he's saying Ramaphosa is leaving. Also, when I'm done reading this piece, I'm going to read you guys the letter from the Mkondo Wesizwe Women's League attacking Nhlamulo Ndlela, and some interesting points that are raised there that I want to have a look at. And another thing, just before I get to this piece by Bejani Chauke, I saw that it's reported that Jacob Zuma is not well after the trip from Burkina Faso. So I don't know if he took the decision to reinstate Colin Makubela. You took the decisions laying in hospital, I don't know, but it is reported that he's not well. I'm telling you guys so that you are not bitter when things progresses and all that stuff and we start talking about it. I'm telling you now that it is reported that Jacob Zuma is not doing well. He's not well after the trip. So I'm just letting you know. Yeah, well, okay, fine. So let's get right into the piece by Dr. Bejani Chauke. It says that there is a disturbing and unfounded rumor that President Ramaphosa will be stepping down as the South African president shortly after the G20 heads to a state summit in Johannesburg. This rumor is devout as the truth and aims to cast aspersions on the successful bid of the first ever G20 summit on the African continent with the substantiability and solidarity theme. First of all, in politics, whenever there is smoke, there is always fire. Ne? There is absolutely no way that someone randomly comes to social media, writes something, or comes to clarify something, especially important people. The moment they do that, they want to change the perspective, they want to sway the narrative. There is always fire. Just know, it might not be the same fire, but there is fire somewhere. Yeah, because Tina, we didn't hear anything about the rumor that Cyril Ramaphosa is going to be stepping down, but he's here clarifying that Ramaphosa stepping down. So, I mean, like, if it's a rumor, why care? Why care? Why even come to clarify? Because it's not going to leave more. So why bother? Yeah, okay. President Ramaphosa's international track record, undergirded by a national mandate to govern, is unquestionable. The South African constitutional framework permits a president to serve a maximum of 2 terms. President Ramaphosa completed his first term and was re-elected by Parliament, a democratic institution representing the people's will, to serve a second term. The president, in accordance with the coalition agreement and the spirit of the GNU, has consistently guided the cabinet towards the comprehensive renewal of South Africa and the improvement of its accountability ecosystem, fostering hope and reassurance across the nation. Through the GNU, South Africa has seen a heightened focus on the elusive task of healing the divisions of the past and establishing a society based on human dignity, social and economic justice. Since assuming office, the president's steadfast mission has been to lead the fight for clean governance, which is what he has not done, and to reverse corruption. He has not done that either, and malfeasance, inspiring hope and resolve across the nation. This has been seen in his commitment to see justice by elevating the importance of independent court and judiciary commission of inquiry as adjudicators on allegations of malfeasance. In this mission, the president has consistently and resolutely expressed his commitment to national unity, fostering a sense of cohesion, solidarity among South Africans. His dedication to bridging political divisions and uniting the nation remain unwavering. You are lying, when Yaban. Do you see what he's doing? He's pushing like a narrative. And these things that he's writing here, they're not true. And it could make sense why President Ramaphosa had a secret meeting with all the political parties of the GNU this past weekend. Even Holomisa said, Uguti, I thought this was a private meeting. Why did you bring the media and the cameras? So this is a lie. Something is actually brewing. Okay. President Ramaphosa's political mandate scratches beyond the party political interest. It is mandated from the people of South Africa, from parties that represent more than 60% of the votes. It was the freely elected representatives who voted him to be the state president. He has a primary relationship with the mandate of the 7th Parliament. If there is a moment the president may consider shortening the term he has been mandated to complete, it will be when the parties represented in Parliament decide. Until then, he is well within the South African mandate. President Ramaphosa is working diligently to receive the G20 head state and integrate them into the African Global South Development Agenda. He has consistently upheld his commitment and will continue to prioritize it. I don't know which commitment this person is talking about. Demonstrating his dedication to global development and cooperation. It is therefore irresponsible for faceless people to peddle a narrative that the president will act contrary to his mandate and the constitutional order provisions. Again, why clarify a rumor? I did not even hear that rumor that president is leaving. I did not even hear that rumor. Why clarify something that you know is not going to happen? Like, I just don't understand. All hands of the national, provincial, and municipality executive authorities are on deck. We are focused on the task at hand, and our determination to deliver for the people of South Africa is unwavering. The political support propelling the current administration is derived from the Parliament's authority. Let me assure my colleagues in the global governance that President Ramaphosa will be at the subsequent G8 engagement to give feedback on the obligation we would have made at Nazareth in Johannesburg. It should be stated unequivocally that the President of South Africa is not resigning. The administration remains stable and focused on delivering the people of South Africa, our alliance, our economic partners. So Dr. Benjamin Bejani Chauke, a special envoy to President of South Africa, Dr. Cyril Ramaphosa, special envoy to President of Central African Republic. Okay, well, personally, I don't understand why you would waste so much time writing such a long thing, clarifying something that is not true. Like, it doesn't matter. It honestly, I feel like it doesn't matter. So I don't understand why you would waste. And in politics, where there is fire, like where there is smoke, there's fire. No one wastes their time writing a long thing for what? For what? I mean, I didn't even know that Ramaphosa Kutwe he's leaving. So now I know, and I know that something is happening. It's if he's not leaving according to his own will, they are cooking him and maybe planning to remove him. You never know. This is what makes presidents angry. For them not being able to finish their term, it drives them insane. And so something could be happening here, because why would such an important person waste time addressing a rumor? Like, why? Why the need you feel to assure us? Why? So something is definitely something. He might not leave. Maybe people are planning to take him out. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just sitting here, so of course I wouldn't know. Who am I to know? So he's assuring us that president is not going anywhere. Who said he's going somewhere? Okay, fine. Anyway, well, that's it for Ramaphosa. We shall see. Now, let's get quickly, guys, because I'm running out of time. I'm actually heading somewhere, and I'm late already. The Women's League of Umkhonto Wesizwe wrote a letter to Nhlamulo Ndlela. They are extremely angry with him. Hey, so it says that the president of the Women's League, Shirley Brown, she says, revolutionary greetings to Comrade Nhlamulo. Last time I checked, you were the MKP spokesperson and had no business with the Women's League affair. You are not a member of a women's league unless you have changed your gender. Hey, you wake up in the middle of the night and give instructions to the Women's League secretary on what to do without following the correct Women's League protocol. We are a structure and I'm the president of the Women's League. I therefore demand an explanation regarding your unacceptable and mischievous actions. Such behavior is so unprofessional and it leaves much to be desired on you as a comrade. It doesn't help our beloved organization. It is abundantly clear that you have your own selfish interest in the Women's League. I have attempted to address your outrageous behavior informally, but it is clear that it continues unabated and despicable, to say the least. I really don't have energy to entertain such. I seriously ask you to refrain from such tendencies. It is tasteless, unmannered, insensitive, and lacks political will. So she's angry that Nhlamulo wants to control the Women's League. Then it continues and says, excuse me, don't use Women's League to fight your own battles. We are less interested in your fights. Last night you wrote a statement in the middle of the night in relation to statement on changes in parliamentary caucus. You then phoned the Women's League secretary to write a statement to congratulate the new incumbent chief whip without talking to me as the president. Was this a way to of legitimizing your letter? As Women's League, it is our prerogative to congratulate whoever is appointed. It doesn't need your interference to give us instructions. So this also tells me that Nhlamulo Ndlela wanted Colleen Makhubele gone, which is very interesting because the narrative that is being spun now, it's made to seem like Dr. Shope is the only person that has removed Colleen Makhubele. She made that decision alone. But based on this letter of Women's League, it seems like Dr. Shope was not alone. There are other people who wanted Colleen Makhubele gone. It's unfortunate that Kaiveleya Pumangayo Dr. Shope. Seems like there's a whole lot more going on. And again, the Women's League president is not happy because they feel used. So they are saying they have a right to congratulate whoever they want. Now it begs the question. I saw Andile Mngxitama congratulating the chief whip. What was that? Is Andile Mngxitama in the faction of Nhlamulo? Well, I don't know. Then she says, okay, let me start from here. You then phoned the Women's League secretary to write a statement to congratulate the new incumbent chief whip without talking to me as the Women's League president. Was this a way to legitimize your letter? As the Women's League, it is our prerogative to congratulate whoever is appointed. It doesn't need your interference to give us instruction on when to write letters. I am quite aware of all your nefarious interest in the Women's League and what you have your own preferred comrades that you want to plant into the Women's League space. Free advice, we are legitimately appointed by the president, not by you. Don't defocus us. As MKP Women's League, we are focused. We don't entertain any power mongers. We are intentional with our responsibilities of liberating women and poor masses of South Africa, and unashamedly so. Stay in your communications lane and stay away from us. We know how to steer the ship to the right direction. I comradely ask you to stay away from the Women's League affairs. Don't behave like an operator. Heaven. I think another thing that MK probably got wrong is not being afraid to come at each other. Like, I feel like no one is afraid of anybody. Because technically, even if the Women's League was not happy, there's no need for her to write such a statement, to be honest. Yeah, but so the fact that no one is afraid of anyone, I think that's the problem. That's the biggest problem that they have. Well, this is the end of the episode, guys. I actually have to go. I'm running so late for my appointment. Please let me know what you think. The strange thing that I just read about Cyril Ramaphosa, please tell me what that is, because I am kind of lost. And then the drama with the Women's League with Lamulo, I don't know. I just don't know. MK people are so angry with me, and I keep on telling them, guys, I'm not the one who makes this drama. Your drama is out there, Mina. I just talk about it, but you can't blame me for the drama because I did not invent the drama. So I mean, well, anyway, I have to go. If you don't know who I am, my name is Zuma. Please subscribe to this channel. Our aim is to get to 40k subscribers before the end of the year. Subscribe. Support the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. Aluta continua. Until the next time.